Hi, my name is John Kim, Pastor John. I'm having a life-giving service ministry in Siberia now with Bishop O, teaching 10 lectures for Siberian pastors, especially family relationship. I'm having a really good time here. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
You know, the word Angarsk means that right next to Baikal River or the lake, that's the largest freshwater lake in the world. 450 rivers run into it, but there's only one exit out. And Angarsk, Angara means open mouth.
Pastor O and me started to work for a Korean pastors meeting, and I invited him as a main speaker a couple of times. And now this time, Pastor O, Bishop O, asked me to teach family relationship for Siberian pastors.
We think that it's a great blessing for us to have such a conference in our church. And so before the conference, we were praying and fasting during 2 weeks with our whole church, especially for this conference.
We're praying right now as we are gathering Siberian pastors in the city. We're thinking maybe Lord's calling us to really have a stronghold in the city for Christian work and then launch from here.
Oh yeah, it was wonderful. I'm blessed to be here, and I believe our Siberian pastors are very excited, and they, through their testimony, I believe God is working in their family life already.
The reason we are visiting orphanages, because I think for Christians to have some justification to be in the villages, yes, we preach the gospel, but we also need some kind of, legitimacy in wanting to be in the village. I was hoping that we could somehow coordinate helping the orphanages all through Siberia and have some kind of model, some sample where we could export from here. And I'm so encouraged to see Angarsk orphanage having a fantastic system. I think some of the pastors who are serving in very small villages will come and learn and take it to their own villages. Matter of fact, they said this orphanage of 91 students are coming from not only Angarsk, but from small villages that does not have orphanages. So they come here.
Since they, our church members, since they saw by their own eyes what was happened during this conference, I think they will be pray and fasting for such a conference, for upcoming conference, more
specifically.
Yeah, more specifically. Yeah.
There's so much to do here. I'm so glad I visited. Hopefully that we could have some kind of strategic plan where the local churches could partnership with these orphanages, so that they realize that when the gospel is preached, that it will not simply all the spiritual reasons, but churches are there also to meet the practical needs of the city. So I'm very encouraged. This is Angarsk Grace Church's dream. This is $300,000 building, and it is situated right next to Orthodox Church. Renovation, everything will cost more, about $300,000 more. So I think we're looking at about $500,000.
I would say, let's think about Jesus. Jesus is Son of Man and also Son of God. But the reason why He came down to our world is trying to understand us, I believe, and then show us what kind of love He has. If Jesus can get tempted, get pain, all the sorrows, He cried, and like leaders of God, the same. They have the same problem with their church members. I think that means they can feel more about their ship. However, they need to get over those issues so that they can teach them how to get over it. I think that's why we're doing seminar here. We just get together and open our heart, share our testimony, and share our problem, and ask God together, and get the answer from God together, and then we share the answer to our church members. We get together, leaders get together here, and we get encouraged and comfort, and we're just human being here. We're not pastors here. However, there's anointing here that God's bringing for His leaders. So if they, comfort them and encourage them, they can carry that anointing and go back their ministry, and then they're doing successful.